Alright, so I just put up my Koumei review. In short, I don't like her. I've decided to prove a little point. I'm going to put up another frame which I don't really like and have not used in a long time. And that is actually Volt. I picked up Volt's skin because he looks very cool. It does look really cool. I really do like it. They did a great job with the skin. I very rarely play Volt. He's probably not very high on my played frames list. But just to prove a point, I feel like let's compare his performance here to Koumei. Perfect. Maybe I should run Warframe actually. Just with how he plays on the ball, it makes a lot of sense. Rather shield less for it being a shield and more actually for the damage boost it gives. Which is funny. I do have one casting speed fast on Sharding.
Life support incoming.
See, like, this is how you run a kind of a weapons platform like her, right? Because the whole point of her is that she's supposed to be like a weapons platform which never directly boosts weapon damage, which is a really cool idea. It's a good way to make weapon platforms frames more interesting, to encourage more natural synergies rather than just forced ones. Really admirable idea. I really like it. I think the execution just gonna suck to it. The only like direct damage boost Volt has in his kit is the crit damage boost from shooting through. What the? Spyrat, he flows really damn well as a weapons platform. Because who would have guessed his kit is actually like well versed. I am using Raw as a subsume here, which obviously is helping. But we could also slap Raw on Koumei if we could. But Koumei's kit really doesn't want you to subsume anything else. We could. No, you probably couldn't subsume on full one because it's very cheap to cast. I haven't looked at the numbers yet. Like last time, we're going to go for 10 minutes, look at KPM. Last time, Koumei had like 90, and this was over 90 KPM, I think it was. Which isn't like bad. But it also wasn't good. That was with some luck as well. Like, there's always a question of how good is your tile set. And also how well are you playing. I don't feel like I'm playing well. Yeah, I'm still kind of destroying. And also, again, I have not played Volt in a long time. Like, the last time I actually took Volt into a survival mission like this would be like a year ago. Do you feel like I should bought off before? Not to mention, Volt similarly has some status certification in his kit. So he applies electric thanks to his passive. There goes the Stalker. Also, didn't even have War active there. No. That's just how fast the Stalker got wins.
Just made their first discovery.
More damage than with Koumei.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
Koumei did not want to Stalker that fast. Now, of course, the other thing to consider with Koumei is, of course, her buff just randomly changes. It's all based on RNG. It's not in your control. I really should have bought Okiko. I think the few problems I'm having here would have been fixed by Okiko. We did bring Okiko with Koumei, so actually that kind of would make sense for more direct comparison. Maybe I need more strength in this build for more movement speed. This is pretty comfy, but I feel like I should have like maybe like 20% more speed would be good. It's always been a little bit funky. Volt 4 doesn't actually apply that, does it? Nah. No way you attempted. See why Volt is considered like a top tier frame. I don't remember why I put him on the last tier list. I know I did put him high. He's a frame which I always know he's strong, I just don't care for him. I don't know why I don't like him. But I mean, with this fashion, maybe I'll start liking him, using him more. Going to 10 minutes. But I'm okay with RNG mechanics. In fact, I want them. I want cool RNG mechanics. The problem is that they're not well implemented. They're really high punishment with very little reward for them. Why play a frame which is so reliant on RNG when I can play any other frame in the game with significantly less RNG and get better results in every single circumstance? So when Koumei gets a 666 dice roll, instead of like getting something super powerful, she just gets a regular fucking Warframe ability. That's a fucking thing. Like, it is so bare bones that people like just don't even bother. I haven't looked, of course, at our kill rate yet, but I have a feeling it's really good. I'm so jealous. Warframe PC players can do that like mid-mission. We can't. We'd have to plug the menu. We can just like press one button or something to pause it up. Also, second casting speed shard would help me out. Probably a little bit more of everything. I think I went a little bit overkill on survivability. I have Arcane Aegis on, which is always cool. I have primed redirection and I have capacitance. I probably only need capacitance of those three.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Alright. Oh, that's actually about the same KPM. But I'll be honest, I had a lot more fun, and I didn't use Octocore. If I used Octocore, definitely would have a higher KPM here. In fact, that's pretty much like the exact same KPM, actually, I think. That's like the exact same number we had, I think. Octocore would have had a better performance here, simply because with Octocore you don't even have to aim. The big problem I've been having here is having to jump up around and run and shit and aim, actually line up my shot. That's a problem Octocore wouldn't have had. So I mean, although that's what the numbers say, I do actually disagree with the numbers actually here a little bit. Octocore would perform a little bit better. A little bit tempted to actually just come back with Octocore now. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's come back with Octocore.
A valuable lesson.
Also, like, whenever I show my builds, of course, I don't use Banes, just on principle. I don't like using Banes. I have most of them, I cannot be bothered to use them. I hate swapping them out. Sentient Surge is a big one here. Builds, Bolt build, there you go. Right, Prime Tree Direction is probably unnecessary. And also Arcane Aegis. Really should have put that on in the first place, quite frankly. We do want Energize. He does actually have a slight bit of energy trouble. I feel like more duration would be nice as well, but where would we put it? Over redirection? We want redirection for extended shield gate. That 1.7 seconds? We can work 1.7 seconds. Alright, duration.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Also, you don't need to tell me to max out my prime flow. I'm well aware. Okay. Improved build. Hopefully. And this time I'm going to try to use Octocore instead. Let's just see how this goes. Also, if anything, this really shows like how important the weapons are, rather than the actual things themselves.
The canvas of war.
We definitely are getting a little bit more into power creep, I feel like. Granted, the power creep isn't even necessarily like better weapons than before. You know, the companion rework, no one got power creeped, everything got buffed. It's just things in the game getting stronger. Just almost like the opposite of power creep. Let's just go.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Right. There you go. Buffs are stacked up. Let's start killing. So like each kill is slightly longer, but in exchange we don't have to aim. Now we just need to find a better room. As thing, tiles are very important. With Koumei, we just stayed in spawn room, and we got lucky in that the enemies are very happy to come to us. The Argon shard.
Get ready for a capsule.
Our enemy spawns are not as good this time around.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
It's going to be very awkward if we run out of ammo as well. Oh fuck, not a single enemy. I really feel like enemy spawn rate just across the board should be buffed. So it makes testing really inconsistent. I don't think I'll have blast on this off before. Definitely wouldn't be a bad idea.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, the survivability mods would definitely overkill. You just need consistency. Imagine that, a Warframe needing literally just one mod for survivability. Crazy, right? My arm is hurting.
Additional life support has arrived.
Do I have a maximum buff? Yes, I do. Also, I'm aware that like Merciless is not the best arcane for this now. I just can't be bothered to grind that arcane or pay that as well. Thanks to this update, my fam stocks have very quickly gone down. I did buy Koumei. I maybe regret it. I've already heard her weapons aren't very good, so I don't know if I'll bother buying them. I don't know if I want to stay for another full 10 minutes. We can maybe just stay for 5. Yeah, the map layout, RNG has not been as kind on us this time, ironically. I think RNG is always a factor, just on enemy spawns. So there's so much which goes into enemy spawns. There's your kill rate, but there's also like what room you're in, and also what rooms are adjacent to you. Die, please. You. I have a bad feeling that our KPM is actually going to be worse than last time. But hopefully not.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Alright. divided by 5. Yeah, it's actually slightly worse than last time. Only slightly worse, I think. Despite the fact that our RNG and stuff was just visibly worse. Fire accuracy. So our RNG was visibly worse, yet we had pretty much like the same performance. I definitely say Volt is a better frame than Koumei. This does also bleach over, like when you use a weapon platform in Modern Warfare, it is mostly the weapon which is doing the job, not the weapons platform. Which is why I think people saying ability nuke is something a bad game design. It's done. Guy made a, what was it, like 2.5 hour video on Limbo. Really good. Really like that video. So I've tried to get into Limbo. I can't. Something always pushes me away from him whenever I try. But I still really like his video. Anyway, this was just to show off that the Vault is cool. And also kind of just to flex my fashion. It's supposed to be kind of like Raiden's Shogun from Genshin Impact, but different. So now, quite frankly, I'm realizing it's more like Acheron in Honkai Star Rail. God, this skin is so cool. And also, if you haven't seen it, here's the Nova skin. I'm probably going to get back into playing Nova. Nova is my most played frame, primarily because of Hydra, not because of actually using her a lot. But I do use her a lot outside of Hydra, but she wouldn't be like my most used. Now, of course, even these like low percentages here that's a lot more usage than it sounds. Because I have 6,000 hours in the game. So 1% is 60 hours. And 10% would be 600. In fact, I'm closer to 7,000 hours. I played a lot of colourised. Oh, not a lot of Stein. Oh, good, poor Stein. There's Grendel Prime. As you can see, not played him a lot because the fucking nerf killed him. And I played Koumei more than the original Trinity, which makes sense because I got Trinity Prime before regular Trinity. Haven't got Second Prime yet. Also, same was true for Saren. I got Saren Prime before regular Saren. Jade is still fairly new. I don't feel like that's right. I've used Protea Prime quite a lot.
And is therefore reluctant
0.1,
to allow
I don't think that's right.
In Ordis' experience, animals do not eat so much as
He absolutely has inaccuracies in data sometimes. Oh yeah, that's right. Go check out my previous video if you want to know more of what I think of Koumei. I went over like a slight rework idea. As is, I don't like her much. I really like her idea of her, I think it was bad execution.